Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Madgod Machinations. I am, of course, the Madgod. Today I'm playing a bit more of the Return of Obra Dinn, if I can keep my words coming out of my mouth correctly. I really want... There he is. Yes, got you. That's a turban, is it? Oh, okay, hang on. Yeah, because, like, at the end of the last part, I was considering that, like, there's a certain thing called Top Man, and I'm guessing that's the man on the top, which would be up here. So I was thinking maybe I could figure out who these guys are. This guy might be Scottish. I don't know. Because he got, like, that kind of looks Celtic-y, but I could be, like, massively wrong. This guy just had a really bad day. This guy, though, if he's who... I need to get back on. Bollocks. So, right, hang on. I'll go Q. The Life at Sea sketch. Hang on. There. Aha. Right, I just don't know. Apparently they're not letting you go off all the visual identifiers, and accents as well. So you can, I'm guessing, because people may not be always familiar with every accent that they hear, which is fair. You know, I'm not gonna begrudge them that. So I found a good few corpses. I wonder if I can go any... there's somewhere I do want to go back to in particular, but I don't necessarily have to straight away. This was a thing. Spiky boy. What about in here? Is there anything interesting in any of these doors? Because, like, I barely got onto this floor, I think. Oh, okay. That's a thing. So out there... What about this side? I looked at the other way because there was all the blood, which kind of gave it away. But what about here? Anything interesting going on? Hang on. My compass just went up. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know this was a thing. And then I wind up back to where I was going. So there's something over... Is it the skull? I'm suspicious of the skull, which is probably a smart play on my part. Open the door, I command you with my... Am I wearing gloves? I assume I'm wearing gloves. You know, it's just good practice for an insurance claims thing. What is my job? Why do I have magic powers? This is a thing. It is a thing! Am I going to get the story of how the cow died?
Take him to the cockpit.
Hit her here. One swing. Get through the skull and stone her brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Charlie?
Mind your shoes now.
Right, hang on. We just identified someone. This is Charlie. Charlie. Butcher. Who else is in this scene along with... The chicken doesn't count. So this is obviously where they kept their dinner. Oh, hello. Isn't that... These are the royal folk. The Formosans? Oh, he has a monkey. He's suddenly become a lot more interesting of a character. There's that fella. There's... Is he dead? There's a lot going on in this scene where they killed that cow. Surprising him. I just thought this was like a little bit of, yeah, we're showing you all the deaths. But no, this has been really, really helpful. Thanks, cow. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's Charlie. So that boy owes Charlie. We're in a different... A bitter cold. Okay. We're off the coast of Spain. So, hang on. him. I need to... oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. That's Charlie. So he's the guy who died. Charles Minner, bosun's mate. No, he's the French fella. Could he be? Is there another oh god, there might be two Charlies. But there's two Charles. But we didn't... midshipman. It would make sense because he's in the middle of the ship. But there's two Charleses. Got to keep that in mind. The other one's French. And a different rank. So I think that's Charles. I got... yes! Come on! Who did I get right? So Charles, midshipman, burned to death. Nicholas, speared by the terrible beast. Sweet. And was knifed by... okay. Interesting. If only I had... like, is Butcher... let's go to the crew and see if Butcher is a job. Because if it is... surgeon, surgeon's mate. Carpenter, carpenter mate. The Americans. Okay. Butcher. Okay. Hang on. Edward Spratt. So he is the guy who wrote the book. That's what we know. Hang on. So if I go... yeah, hang on. You are the Butcher. Which I now know because he is the Butcher. And we just literally watched him do a thing. Okay, sweet. Sweet, I need to go to this far. So they're taking him to the Carpenters, but they may not necessarily be the Carpenters. That's the thing. Gotta be careful about that. I know where this person's gonna wind up. Guessing who the Carpenter to get his coffin. Which is nice that they're still doing that at this stage of the game. I guess only so many terrible things happened. Huh.
Well?
Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease. Not consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
So, this man with hat, one of the officers, man who was looking jolly at the time. This fella, who looks like he's dying of a disease. Then you could say he's one of the lucky ones, and this is the ship's doctor. So hang on. Surgeon. Unless it's an actual doctor. Seaman. Yeah, he'd be the surgeon because he's the only doctor. So I think that's Henry. Oh, hello. That fella. Don't know because no identifiable marks on him. Gotta do my run around. This is a waste of time because there's nothing there. Oh no, anything? Nope. Oh, hello. There's the Formorsons. Interesting. So that could be the surgeon's mate. Maybe? Question marks. So he died because of illness. Now, I wonder where that corpse was. It's Okay. Deploy the cloud. Such a dramatic cloud. In we go. Let's see if we can maybe piece some more stuff together. We got 6 already out of 60. Russian, stop your cheating. These are giving me translations. Saeed. So that's a name, and we know some Russians. Here is Saeed. Saeed. That should be fair to eat. There we are. Hang on. Okay, this could be actually really good for us. 10? Hang on. Who are you? 51. Which means I can go in here and figure stuff out. Oh, brilliant. 53 isn't in his bed. Could be this man. Do I make that assumption? What is his name? So if I click there, go to unknown, 53. Potentially this is where the... Interesting. So the Indian guys all decided to, you know, chill out together. This is a deduction rating. Okay. But he's not numbered. Okay, so leave him alone. No, I'm not done. Let me back in that one. Solomon Seed, I think, died of an illness. Bitter cold. Done. 3 more fates. Yeah. Solomon did indeed succumb to a tragic illness. Sweet. Also succumbed to a tragic illness. Then we go way back to Soldier C. Butcher was spiked by terrible beast. Perfect. Perfect. Isn't that just great? We're making progress. Look at that ticking in. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get back in that memory though. That memory there has just got a lot of answers. Potentially a lot of answers. Right, leave. I want to get back in that memory, please. Door's open, so I can leave, but I don't want to. I want to try. So they're all covering their faces because they know what I'm going to try and do. What about around here? Anybody to see it? It's also an interesting timeline. So here are the Russians. There is, in fact, one of our Russian friends. So they are Russian. I'm so happy I was right. So hang on. This guy. He was up top on the... I think this is Leon... this one. Because he was up top. Earlier on. 47. Is there anyone in that? Is he number 47 or is one of... Yeah. So I just need to find out who the lady is, and that's done. One of these is number... I guess these are the 3 Russians. So they have all decided to keep out together and play cards. That man's doing his thing. That man's doing his thing. That's out of the memory. Interesting. Where's the door? There we go. So that was actually, you know, very productive. You know, we're solving some bits of this crazy, crazy nightmare that we find ourselves in. So that was a short chapter then. It was just the 2. 3. Hang on. There we go. So it was 2 in the car. Interesting. Can I go downstairs yet? So that's that guy. There's that guy. What I want to do is actually head back over to this fella. Because I think he has some more secrets that we have yet to... As part of the timeline, I think he has more information than we need. And if we can just piece a little bit more together, part 7 of 8. So fairly late in the Soldiers of the Sea chapter. Next. Right. No, I want to... Who are you? Hello, somebody was hiding out. I'd really like to... There's the gunner. There's a man going full medieval over there. He does look familiar, doesn't he? Like we've seen him a few times. Oh, hello. These are both officers then, of some description. The hat wearing, you know, they tend to denote the good those fellas. They're in the gun place, I think. Is that the gun place? I don't know anymore. I'm confused about everything. They're in... What is in this room? And we know 4 people at least pissed off, one of whom's name I need to figure out who killed my Russian friend. So if I head over here, I can go down to the next level. So this would be... Guns, I was right. Yes, I've been in here. It was guns. So they were in here getting all armed up and to fight off the crab people, I think. I'm not sure I can call them crab people. That might be offensive. And I apologize to any crab people watching at home. If I have misspecie... I don't even know how to categorize my mess up there. The death of the barrel? What? Hoist away. What? This fella. Okay. Oh. Right, I found the death. That fella got all crushed. There's that fella. Who else is around? That fella. Oh, the music is just dropping. There's a Formosan. That guy. And this fella. But no real hints as to anyone's... Okay, I'm good to leave. Yeah, let's find out what I can get wrong. So I think we're in a different chapter then? So this is just accidents at loose cargo. So this is... Okay. The corpse removes post-mortem. 12 hours are present. Hoist away. Was instead crushed inside a falling barrel. Okay. So he wasn't on the crew manifest, he was just a nameless scrub. Interesting. Nameless scrubs don't get no mention. But this guy then... Seriously? Seriously? This is what we're doing? Okay. Hmm.
Wait! No!
Isn't this literally just where I was? Unless there's... Oh, there's people up here. Hang on. There's Brennan. And what's Brennan doing? Oh, he's just carrying the thing. That's okay. I was about to get very suspicious of Brennan there for a minute. Because Brennan's been involved in a lot of shenanigans, let's be fair. He gets around this ship. Which is unsurprising, you know, he's fairly... No, he's not even a fairly high rank diver. What am I talking about? Ow. Sad faces. Don't know who he is, but I know how he died. He was crushed by cargo. There's the door open. I need to try and get... Can I get vision on you? Can I just walk upstairs? Is that allowed? No, it's not. Well, sad faces. Okay. Maybe that will come apparent later on. I say, ladies and gentlemen, Okay, so we've technically unlocked everything in chapter 1 and 2. Well done us. We got that corpse there, and that was literally the first place we went where we got the story of the mysterious barrel. There's a locked door. Okay, there's a thing. I'm going to get the story of the chicken bones? Oh, not the chicken.
Keep pressure here. Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain
Steward.
yourself. Those ungodly beasts carry a curse. Throw them back or doom us all.
So we know...
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses. Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
So there's the surgeon. I guess, maybe... No, he's a surgeon. One of these guys is a fella. There's a guy who did the shooting. Which I did get some background information on. There's the captain. There's that fella who also gets around. This guy is the steward. Second mate. So we're looking for somebody called Steward. Captain Stewart's Philippe. 20 years. Okay, that... So there's a lot of stuff going on up here. So these guys... Are these like policemen of the sea? Right, hang on a second. I know who you are. There. I know him as well. So this is suddenly starting to make a lot more sense. And hang on, I know your fate as well. No, I didn't mean... No! I know the artist's fate because I know he's alive. Because he sent me here. Well, no, he sent me the book and the weird compass that somehow let me see the past. Unholy captives. Don't know who he... How did he die? Met an unknown... I don't know. I'm not sure. I need to come... Right, first things first. Who are you? There's a lot of folk going on up here. The hell are they carrying? Hang on. I'm curious now, boys. What do you got going on? Hey, there's the skull, which we only unlocked the memory for. There's that. There's the other body, which I believe we know. So this'll actually help us solve a fate, right? Yep. So somehow that artist got to Morocco because he was here for this. We know this. We've seen him in our magic time vision. I'm confused. So there is this guy who we know. So we already know he got crushed by cargo, it looks like. There is our artist. There is our butcher. Not a great place to die. There is that guy who would soon go on to die. There is this fella. What room's he coming out of? Carpenter. Hello. Right, so he's got a hammer and everything. Oh, perfect. Think I'm good to go. If you'd like to... Oh, hang on. We're about to get a fate right, for sure. So they were carrying something down. Met an unknown fate. He was crushed by cargo. There's another corpse in here? Right, hang on. Ah, bollocks. I didn't see any other corpses. Oh, up there. Hello. Oh, I didn't even notice you. I apologize to that dead person. Right, we will end this part here though while my cloud goes to the still business. But thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I've of course been the Madgod. It's been Madgod Machinations playing the Return of the Obra Dinn. I look forward to seeing you all next time, and bye bye.